Hello, beautiful people. You are trying to master cow face pose, but it just feels weird and uncomfortable and you don't know how to fix it. Let me help you out. I'm Logan Haley. Welcome back to the Yoga Nomads. If you want to check out our last video, we went over the basics of entering cow face pose using a block. In this one, I want to walk you through some common mistakes that are preventing you from accessing all of the benefits of the cow face. So this posture is a shoulder opener, a hip opener. It aligns your chakras, boosts your energy, and it's just super restorative and amazing for your posture if you spend a lot of days seated at a desk, which so many of us do. So let's start with the first common mistake is this need to perfectly stack the knees and twisting your body into uncomfortable position. So the key cue we hear in cow face is that you want to stack your knees, but I'm going to give you a little free pass. If your knees aren't perfectly on top of each other, that's actually okay. So if you go into this pose from a staff position, this is staff pose, you're seated long and tall, you bend up those knees, tuck the left foot towards the right hip, and then bend the right knee over the left, pointing the toes outwards, realigning the hips on the floor. You can already see that my knees are not perfectly stacked and I have a lot of hip mobility. Some of our bodies just aren't meant to, perfectly align together. What's more important is the symmetry, okay? So I want to adjust my feet so they're about in an even plane here, okay? And my knees can be a little bit staggered if it feels comfortable. You're going to naturally feel a more opening in that upper hip, but both of your tailbones, both sides of your sit bones should be rooted into the floor. So again, that common mistake of trying to force the knees like this and feeling like twisted or feeling like your ankles are uncomfortable, just don't listen to that. As long as you are rooted and you're symmetrical, that is more important. Okay, so the next common mistake I see is actually sitting on your feet, which you don't want to do. This is not a child reading session or whatever when you sit on your knees and you get all like eager and excited. You don't want to sit on your feet. You don't want to sit on your knees, obviously. You need to make sure, if you're coming into cow face from a tabletop, that your feet are spread out to the side and you are sitting between them. If your heel ends up beneath your sit bone, at first, that's okay. Shimmy it out, root down, and adjust. Just always make sure that you're adjusting before you settle into the pose, for the long haul. So now that I've made sure my feet are out to the side, my toes are pointing out, and both sides of my butt are firmly rooted on the mat, you can check that knee alignment, and then move into the arms, which is where we see the third common mistake. So cow face arms are kind of like eagle arms. They feel confusing at first, but it's actually quite simple. If your left knee is on top, your left arm goes up and it bends, touching between the shoulder blades. Your right arm goes back, bends, and comes behind you. So this is where the most mistakes are made in cow face. People start to hunch over trying to reach those hands together. You do not want to be hunched over. That's obviously not good for your posture or your chakra balancing or anything else. You want to lengthen and elongate. And if you find yourself tucking your neck or going like this, it probably means you just don't yet have the shoulder mobility to reach your hands together. And that's totally chill because you have an amazing thing called a strap. I don't actually have a yoga strap. This is a resistance band for my gym bag, but you get the idea. So once you've adjusted your hips, you've built from the ground up, here you are hanging out in a nice cow face, and you're going in to do those arms. Just start by grabbing the strap in the upper arm. In this case, we're on the left-hand side. So when you bend down and you fold that right arm behind you, you can just reach for the strap. Okay, so instead of hunching, you can keep your back straight and you have this extra length right here, and you can actively work to pull on the strap, which activates your shoulder muscles and helps you work towards clasping those hands together. Your core is engaged this whole time to keep your spine straight, and you should actually be looking straight ahead, if not a little bit upward. Okay, so I hope all of these tips help you. Again, I recommend practicing cow face pose with a block in the beginning to make sure that you can get your hips in the right position. Don't be afraid. If you have a block and a strap, you are super modified, and that is amazing. This is especially great if you just feeling really tight in the morning. You've got assistance on both angles, and that is going to make your practice a little easier so you can hold and relax here. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you next time on the Yoga Nomads. Namaste.